What's going on, everyone? Connor here from Gear Reviews, bringing you another video. Today we're looking at another North Face product, and that is the North Face Fuse Brigandine Jacket, which is part of the Steep series line. And all that really means is you're getting the best that North Face has to offer, the most innovative, the most helpful for those alpine adventures. If you're skiing, snowboarding, hiking, anything that you're doing out on the mountain, this is going to be your best bet. That's sort of their goal with this product line. This specific model isn't available anymore. It has now been replaced with the North Face Brigadoon Future Light Jacket, and all that simply means is this jacket right here uses the Fuse form Gore-Tex, and the new model uses the Future Light Gore-Tex. That's the only real difference. They look very similar, they have the same sort of setup, and they're both part of the Steep series. So what I want to do for you guys today is just take you through a brief look at the jacket and then tell you about my experience using it, as I've been using it all ski season out on the hill. Alright, so there's a couple things that really pop out to you right off the bat with the jacket. The first being that it is just a Gore-Tex shell jacket. There's no insulation on it, so you're basically allowing yourself to choose how warm you want to be. For me, I really just enjoy being able to control my temperature when I'm skiing, just because it's so easy to get super warm, so you can easily just trade layers on and off all day or throughout the week depending on what the weather is, or even all season, because you have that flexibility. Alright, so with being part of that Steep series line, North Face really tries to innovate a lot of neat things into the jacket, and one of which being that pocket right here on the left arm. If you unzip it, it just pops out a little microfiber cloth, which is attached to a bit of a keychain, so you can take it on and off if you like, but ideally keep it on in case you're on a chairlift or something, then it doesn't blow away and you don't lose it. But really handy, you can just wipe off your goggles if anything gets on them. It's right then and there. You don't have to remember packing a microfiber or anything. You've already got one stashed away right there. So a lot of the pockets are really just your standard pockets. They have covers on them to protect the zipper itself from letting water in, and they've also got sort of the welded type of zipper right here. They're pretty prominent on the jackets, just to make sure that none of that water or snow is going to get in there, and it's keeping you dry on the inside, which is ideally the goal when you're wearing any Gore-Tex product. There are a couple other fancy ones. So right here we have a vent, which has a matching one on the other side. So just two vent pockets in case you get warm, or if you need to cool off without taking your jacket off. It's right there, ready to go. That way you can stay comfy. You've also got Velcro on each side just to sort of tighten in or around whatever you're wearing. If it's gloves, mittens, hoodies, whatever you're doing, you're really going to be able to customize it to how it works for you. And then also, if we look up here, we've got two small pockets right here, which you could probably fit some hand warmers in there, and it does sort of go through onto a felt on the inside. So, maybe your face is getting cold, you could put those in there. It's the exact same on the other side, right there. So, a lot of zippers, as I mentioned, with a lot of pockets. Then if we move to the chest area, we've got the sort of standard pocket right here. It does have a strap in it in case you need to put a wallet or a phone in there so it doesn't move around. The neat thing about this pocket is it does go right through to the other side, so you can access it from both sides, and it stays a little warmer with that body heat coming through. Then over on the right side, we have another pocket that sort of comes through the jacket as well, so that you can access it from the other side. And then we have another pocket right here that's just on the outside, just to let you put anything else you might need in it. So, like I mentioned, a lot of pockets on this jacket, a lot of different things. If we take a look inside the jacket here, you can notice it is just that, standard Gore-Tex shell here. There's not really anything going on. You've got sort of a mesh pocket here to stash anything in, as well as another mesh pocket here in case you want to keep any electronics, or maybe hand warmers in there to keep you a little extra warm, or to keep your electronics warm. Then, as I mentioned right here, we have felt sort of pocket lining, so it's nice and soft on your face. We do have a sort of felt at the back as well in case it's on your neck. It's pretty handy that way, just to be a little more comfortable, as it is, as you can kind of tell, a high neck jacket that's just going to provide you additional shielding because it can cover your face if you're outside and you don't have any balaclavas on or any neck socks, anything like that. It's just more protection for you. It's also going to keep those things dry if you do have them on, so that's a big plus. And then, as usual, the standard helmet compatible hood that you can wear over top of whatever you need, as it is quite oversized and large. So another one of the features that North Face likes to include on their Steep Series line are the snow pant sort of lining bibs in the jacket. You can connect it into your snow pants using the little clips, and there are some buttons on the either end to strap it in, and it has a sort of sticky lining rubber type thing here that allows for less movement, so that nothing moves in place once you've attached it. All right, so I don't really like to use this. I find that my snow pants being bibbed are covering me enough, and it's comfy that way. So North Face has really done a good job to make this so it's not going to impede you if you don't use it. So it's not going to catch on anything. You're not going to feel that it's there. It's not going to pull if you turn a certain way. It's basically like it doesn't exist if you're not using it, and if you are using it, it basically just becomes part of your snowsuit. So it's really well made and definitely worth the money. As you can kind of tell, a lot of this has taken a lot of time with sort of the stitching and the zippers and everything, and having the two-way pockets so you could put radios or phones if you're having a conversation to keep in touch with people you're skiing with. All right, so for me, this is exactly what I looked for a ski jacket. I only use it for that purpose. I know it's pretty expensive, but when you're out on the hill, you really want to make sure you can depend on your stuff. I mean, if you look at it, it basically looks brand new, and I've worn this jacket every single time I've gone out skiing this season, which I mean has been at least 2 to 3 times every month since December. So I have put this jacket through some events, some falls. I even got blood on it down here, and you can't even tell. So for me, it's exactly what I looked for and exactly what I wanted. I would recommend checking them out if you do want a Gore-Tex shell, but they also do offer a insulated sort of Gore-Tex jacket as well. So they're offering something for everyone, because not everyone wants just a shell. They do want a bit of extra warmth, but for me this is perfect. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know down below which kind of jacket you prefer for skiing and snowboarding. Usually it's a pretty big toss-up. I find that it's split pretty much 50-50 down the middle. I'll link the jacket down below, and my Instagram and Twitter will also be down there, where I post some things about my adventures or what I'm filming or any gear that I've just gotten. So you can check me out there, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.